I understand this is roughly 10% of your annual earnings in one weekend.
Yes, well, approximately that.
Once it gets here, all the locals come out and they really want to get involved.
It's just more exciting when they're around. It's just terrific.
It's happening this Friday and it will transform the country town of Lexington. Love to hear your thoughts. 1300.
A lot of the businesses plan for the whole year to get things that the festival goers would enjoy to have, you know.
We try and save things that are unusual, and we try and make sure we've got towels and things that they may need, sleeping bags.
It's effectively a month's worth of trade that we do in that one weekend.
We're actually a hell of a lot busy with the locals. It's great.
Some days you can't even get in the pool. There's just too many people having too much fun, you know. It's just real good.
They're wonderful people. They get dressed up a little bit.
The op shop does a roaring trade, actually. I think it's Tuesdays or Thursdays have a $5 fill your bag day.
Yeah, we have great fun. They come in and we try and find as much as we can for them, and we have great sales, and that helps the children in the district who we donate to.
We've got a little bit of a bushfire started over in the hills. We think it's from some lightning, but it looks like fire attack has got it under control.
It's currently being smoked out by this beautiful rain that has fallen, thank goodness. Kind of thinking maybe some lightning may have started that fire, and we're just being good little tent fairies and trying to close up people's tents as well, because it is pouring with rain at this point in time. It is absolutely phenomenal. What a beautiful way to recover from a 40-degree day, right?
When you look out in the sky and see lightning and it touches the ground and you see smoke, there's almost this panic you want to go to, but you know that you have to just stay calm.
whether we had rainfall or not wouldn't have changed the outcome very much. We had a large number of resources here that are assigned to this festival from day one. All up, if we had utilised all of the resources that we came, we would have had in the vicinity of 25 trucks here and 3 aircraft.
It was pretty amazing to see the response of the site crew and our emergency services on site.
You have to be on your toes here. Everything, the weather can change really quickly. You've got to be ready for anything here in this place. It's a beast. Rainbow Serpent is a beast.
I'm going to tell you a little story. Yesterday when we finished here at the fire scene, we were taking all of our vehicles back to our fire station. Just about everyone in the southern campground came to that main roadway we came down, they lined it and they gave us a standing ovation. And that was an emotional incident for nearly all of my crew. And for us, it makes everything we do absolutely worthwhile. I still had people this morning, several hours later, coming up and thanking me for what I do to look after them. They're great people.
Too often in this world we rush past each other in big urban settings, and this is what these festivals are about, you know, to meet and greet and be real with each other.
The festival has had a significant impact on the culture of our communities.
You know, we're down the street and I've been down to a coffee shop this morning and there's that real sense of connection, understanding and respect.
One for Saturday night, yep, one for Saturday night. 70. It's events like this that really help the town.
The festival started off small and we didn't really know what was going on too much.
People didn't really know about it in town. I used to see a few people dressed differently.
But over the years it's developed.
It's just bigger. I don't think there's any other way to describe it. It still has the same feel, just a lot more people.
To me, it's even if you only go once, it's an experience worth going for.
First time I heard it was just after I moved in, and I heard this noise. Yeah, this boom boom. What the fuck was that?
We've come into our second year. We have, for the first time ever, a group called the Rainbow Lorikeets who are going to be out on the dance floor with their Rainbow Lorikeet vests, and they're going to be teaching people about consent and bystander intervention.
Would you like a consensual swing?
Yes, please. Just on the front? Yeah.
And everywhere else.
On my legs. On your legs? Is that nice?
How is that? Is that okay? How is that? Would you like some more?
You're very welcome. You too.
It's nice to be asked first, not just spritzed. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing.
Having the consent of the person before actually going ahead was very nice.
Face of the enemy Bryony the creator. We're not got enough spirit woman. Creator of all women.
We are debunking a lot of myths and stereotypes about our people.
You can hear them when the rains come and the thunder.
We're still here, we're still practicing culture.
Thunder coming out of Bryony's mouth. Lightning striking from his hands to the ground. And still the people would dance. Probably till the sunrise.
Instead of barbecues, which is pretty traditional to Australians, us blackfellas, we cook it on the ground. Get molten lava rocks, get a fire going, sit around, have a few drinks, prepare the food, put it in, and about 8 to 6 hours later, you've got great food. Now lift it right up, long way. Keep going now. Take it your way. What I'm doing here is a ceremonial thing, for important occasions. This is borrowed knowledge from my ancestors, so I must pass it on.
May not look exactly like our ancestors, but we still carry on those traditions and we still hold those values dearly. We can share them with all of those people that may be searching for that kind of connection that our people have had here.
In the beginning, the creators gave this land to all Aboriginal people to care for and protect. It's now time for all you people to care for and protect the land.
Subsonic, big man here. Vibration of the woman start shiver and quiver. When she feel it under she kick up. Starts to kick
So what we find is like people put their compost in the right bin, they're putting their plates and cups in the right bin, but then we can't put it straight into the compost because so many people put their cigarette butts in their bowl, put their cigarette butts in their cup, and then we have to take out the cigarette butts, take out the other stuff before we can compost it. Has to be done, has to be done right, otherwise it's not worth doing.
Roughly 15,000 disposable items having to go to landfill, composting, or recycling unit.
People are returning their own cups and they're returning their own plates, which is even better. So they took it literally, they took reuse literally, which is amazing. I think people really, really like eating off a real surface as well. It's so much nicer than a throwaway culture.
It makes sense rather than having a paper plate that you have to recycle. Why not have something that you can just reuse and use that over and over again? I mean, then there's no waste. So, yeah, it's a fantastic idea.
It creates a great environment for us to not leave behind any waste. Less impact, less, then we can enjoy more of the earth and the world.
Believe what happens behind the scenes and all the hard work done by the people, but really you don't need to know that, because if you've bought a ticket and you're out there and you're looking around at everything, and that's the wonder that we're after.
The world would be a terrible place without art and music. It just brings a lot of people together.
The connections that you can see being made is really special.
This experience has enabled people in our towns to start thinking about things in different ways.
The truth of art is that every one of us is an artist. Everyone has a bit of art in them. And the opportunity to express yourself and to actually, I think, be more of what you are, I think is something that I reckon the festival has an opportunity to bring out of us.
Well, you've got to be able to laugh. You've got to be able to get out there and relax and let the steam down and have a good laugh and a good dance.
Facilitate or give a platform for these people to come and have an experience that's going to change them just a little bit and go back out into the world a better person, then our job's done.
It shows people that we can still find common ground to bond. We can still dance together underneath this beautiful big Australian sky. And I think Rainbow and events like it offer that opportunity to experience that togetherness, and that's priceless.